In this video, you'll learn about the different events that may occur in your Florida workers' compensation case. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Domenic Celeste, the virtual accident attorney. I'm based in Palm Beach County, Florida, and I represent those injured on the job in workers' compensation and due to the fault of another in personal injury. This channel is all about answering your questions and giving you tips relating to Florida workers' compensation and personal injury law. Now, before we get into the video, I have to show you this disclaimer, so just hold tight. And with that out of the way, let's get into the video. There are 4 main events that you might experience in your Florida workers' compensation case. The first event are your doctor's appointments, and they're separated into 2 different types. The first and most important doctor's appointment that you have are the ones that are authorized by the workers' compensation carrier. A few tips relating to your authorized doctor's appointments is that firstly, if you don't go, your case can be denied for medical non-compliance, and secondly, if you don't go at least once a year, then your case can be denied for a violation of the statute of limitations. And if you want to learn more about the important dates that you have in your Florida workers' compensation case, check out the video that I made linked in the card above. Now obviously, since this is an authorized doctor's appointment, workers' comp is responsible for fronting the bill, except in circumstances when you're released to what's called maximum medical improvement, in which case you'll be responsible for paying a $10 copay for any visits. Medical opinions not only drive the type of benefits that you can get in your case, but also the value of your case, so it's really important for you to go to those doctor's appointments. Now, you are entitled to 1 new authorized doctor on your case, but that's for another video, so make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I release the video on that. The second type of doctor's appointment that you might have to go to is when you present to an expert. Now, this could be your expert, the insurance company's expert, or even the judge's expert. And for reference, an independent medical examiner, or IME, is either yours or the insurance company's expert, and an expert medical advisor, or EMA, is the judge's expert. Now, you should absolutely go to the expert doctor's appointment, because if you don't go, not only could you be responsible for paying the no-show cost, but you could even have your claim dismissed. Alright, and the second event that you might see is called a deposition. A deposition is just a time and place for the work comp carrier's attorney to ask you questions, to see what you know, to hear your side of the story, and ultimately, to see how you might testify in court. The third event is called a mediation. Now, there are 2 types of mediations in workers' comp. The first one is a state mediation, and the second one is a private mediation. They're both essentially the same, except that a state mediation is automatically scheduled whenever your attorney files a claim with the court, and a private mediation, on the other hand, is voluntarily scheduled by the parties. Another difference is that the purpose of a private mediation is to try and settle, whereas a state mediation is to try and resolve any of the outstanding issues, although you can actually settle the case there too. Now, it's important to go to the mediation because if you miss it, the judge will give you 1 chance to explain why you missed it, and if you don't have a good enough excuse, or if you don't respond at all, the judge can dismiss your claim. Alright, the fourth and last event is called a final hearing, which is workers' compensation's version of a civil trial. Now, probably one of the biggest differences between a final hearing and a civil trial is that in a final hearing, there's no jury. Rather, the judge acts as both the judge and the jury. If you make it to the final hearing stage of your case, it's because you haven't been able to settle and there's still some outstanding issues. I hope after watching this video, you learned a little bit more about the different types of events that you might experience in your Florida workers' compensation case. If you're interested in learning more about the details of each of the events that I went over today, like for example, how to prepare for or what to expect from a deposition, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. So as you can see, Florida workers' compensation law is really complex. This video has only just scratched the surface of that complexity. You can't do this alone. You need to hire an attorney that practices workers' compensation law, that represents real clients, goes to court, that knows what they're doing. And if you or someone you know were injured on the job or due to the fault of another, give me a call any time of the day or night. I have a 24/7, 365 receptionist, or you can go to my website and schedule a free consultation, or you know what? Just text me. 561-935-3822. But that's it for this video. If you got value out of it, or if you learned something, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out. If you have a question or you want to tell me what you thought about this video, leave me a comment below. Like and follow my socials, or if you want to learn more about me, my firm, Florida workers' comp, or personal injury law, just go to my website, virtualaccidentattorney.com. But that's it for now. Again, my name's Domenic Celeste, the virtual accident attorney. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.